Hey boardies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. This is Histro. It's by Bruno Cathala and Christian Martinez, artwork by Jeremy Fleury. It has definitely a look of a game similar to another French designer, Citadels. We're looking to please the king. Yes, maybe that person, the king, wants some comedy. Maybe they want drama. But if they want drama, then when this goes this side, this spins around. And the actor is something like that, which looks very cool. Little stage with little managers that can go up on stage. If you happen to get manager up on stage, it is possible. I'll show you how that works in a second and you get some more points. But this is a game that's going to play over 2 seasons. A season will end when you run out of cards. So initially you're playing out cards along here. You are going to take a deck of cards. So for example, I've just played as blue. I played a 2-player variant. So my opponent's played 2 colours. I've been playing blue and my alternative colour has been white. So white doesn't actually help me, but it can help block stuff. You're going to shuffle up these 8 different value cards and also shuffle up your kind of like NPC cards. So in this case, I revealed a 3. So I keep that secret. I know that I'll be placing out these initially off the board. My caravel, which is what these are. So white will be going over here, blocking this space. And then I might want to place wherever I see what looks good. This is a game where you're trying to get the most money at the end of the game, most coins, most écus. These are worth 1, 5, and 10. And initially you're going to spin and flip this up in the air to see if the king is happy or if he wants a drama. So you're going to spin it up and it's come out as him being, I think it looks pretty unhappy there. So you start off in the 1 position. So it's important because you want to start maybe considering if you want to try and getting some cards which make the king want a drama like this, or maybe you want to play cards or get cards which make him want a comedy because you'll score depending on if he's matching the mood. So what we're going to do now is reveal our cards. So let's say I happen to want to play to this location. This could be good because it straight up gives me 3 coins. I take my caravel and place it here. Just remember that anybody else that goes there will not get the cards. However, you can take a secret card, and that's the good thing about taking that. And this, in this case, the king's favourite, gain 4 écus if your show pleases the king. So I mentioned that a second ago. This is to do with you're going to tot up all your cards. Apologies for the reflection. And ultimately, I've got 3 over here, -4. So in this case, he does actually want a comedy. So I might get myself some points that way as well. I've got these acrobats. These are actors. And these are acrobats. This is because I've got some text at the top. In this case, what this person does is they act as either a comedian or a dramatician, and they give yourself 1 point. So they can always give you some points. But like I said, this one is something, if I want to try and please the king, it gives me something to work towards. Unfortunately, I have some pretty bad cards which only wanted level 4 or 5s, or wanted no 4 or 5s, so they kind of cancel each other out. So anyway, you can look along these locations and see what else you might want to do. If you take this card, this lets you steal a coin from your opponent. Over here, you can spend a coin to get 5 movement, so it's counted towards 5 at the end of the season. Remember, the season ends once the deck can no longer bring out enough cards. And anyway, whoever has actually managed to win the season, they get themselves some points. So a little scoring thing on the back here. So yes, you can do these turns. And by the way, you can always recover your locations as well. Nothing's come out specifically at the moment. But for example, you can bring back all your caravels, which means you can start placing out more cards again. You take all your ships and cards back, which means you might want to go somewhere else. For example, you get cards in front of you. So my opponent just beat me by 5 points, which was probably because I wasn't able to play out any of my cards. When multiple players have chosen the same city, you can change the king's mood in the opposite direction. So just to run through the various scoring that happens, well, let's go through that. So you get 1 écu for each actor matching the king's mood. If your show pleases the king, you gain 5 in the second season, 3 in the first. The best show doubles that score. So if you happen to have, I don't know, 6 things that please the king compared to less than the opponent. So if you have more, then you're going to get another 3, or into the second season, another 5. And yes, you can play a secret request, which is what these cards are. And you can keep whatever you played in season 1 and season 2 again. That's it. That is it. That's covered off the game of Histro. Yes, it's fairly accurate, about 40 minutes to play. Wonderful thing with this, we didn't mention about these, coming back to these magicians. So what happens if you place one up here, you get yourself a point. If you place another one up there, or anyone else plays another one, whether it be neutral or otherwise, if it goes there, and then you play another one, again, not a neutral, you'll score yourself 3 points. 1 for going up, plus 1 for each there. So you might want to keep on playing them up there. In the last game, I didn't play any of them. Just keep an eye out on some other things which can flip the king's mood. And that pretty much sums up Histro. For other Bombyx games, check out my video for Refuge 2. And there we go, that is where you can bring up your manager. So apologies about the reflection again, it's just the angle I'm filming at. But any questions, as always, do let me know by the comments best on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching, speak to you again soon, but for now, back to the table.